Space, the final frontier. When you think about all the amazing things going on up there, well, some of us are just left in awe and held in wonder. From the ever so mysterious dark matter to the recently discovered gravitational waves. From the oceans of magma under some planets to the icy rains of others. From the clouds of ethanol swirling around up there to the clouds of stardust swirling around up there. Well, you get the point. There's a lot of stuff out there. And it is absolutely fantastic. But when you look up and think of all the amazing things going on up there, some people are left to wonder, what's so special about us down here? Why do we matter in this vast universe? Why does our little blue marble mean anything? It's led some to conclude that we are but an insignificant speck in the universe. But they're wrong. And I'm going to prove it to you tonight. But in order to do that, I might need to teach y'all some physics first. Now, for all you physics aficionados out there, you know that there are a few unbreakable laws within the universe. And I love them all equally, I really do. But for right now, we need to only focus on the laws of thermodynamics, specifically the second law, also known as the law of entropy. Now, entropy is essentially chaos. And the second law states that within a closed system, that is, anything that has no extra input of energy, entropy, chaos, always increases. It's almost like, pardon me, a puzzle piece. In a sense, the closed system at the beginning is this beautiful puzzle piece that you spent hours creating, and you leave it out in the living room of your house to admire. But after a while, if you put in no extra input of energy to fix it up, it'll eventually look like that. Chaos, disorder, entropy has increased within the system. So why did I teach you all that? Why did I spend some time to tell you about entropy? And what does it have to do with being an insignificant speck? Well, a lot, actually. Because I want you all to consider something. The universe, for all of its grand majesty, is actually quite boring. Well, not boring, but very standard. That is, if you take the Andromeda Galaxy by itself, it's beautiful, absolutely fantastic. It really is. But when you compare the Andromeda to our own galaxy, it's an everyday thing. It happens elsewhere in the universe. And that's true of almost everything out there. From black holes to supernova, it's all pretty standard when you consider the vast size of the universe. Except for one thing, and that's us. We are a species that thrives on anti-entropic events. That is, we are constantly putting energy within these systems, massive amounts of energy in some cases, to decrease the entropy, to keep things balanced, stable. As I'm sure many of you who are in relationships know, they are no easy feat. They take a lot of work. And if you don't put in that work, then they break down. And that's true of pretty much any system we have here on Earth, especially creation. When you create something, you're taking energy and putting it into the system to produce something fantastic, something that you want to share, like a speech for an event, or a really excellent conversation with a friend. Those are all forms of creation, and they're all important, and they all require a massive decrease of entropy. And when you think about it, it's quite beautiful. We are perhaps the only species in the universe to do something like this, as far as we know. Space might have alcohol, but you know what? So do we. And we actually use it. A smart man once said to me this: what the universe does naturally is not interesting. It's when we go against the universe that the interesting stuff happens. Michael Hunter, physics teacher. So I want all of you here today to go home and think about something. Create something, anything. Put energy into that system. Decrease the entropy. Because when you do, you will create something absolutely fantastic. Sometimes you'll even break world records, universe records. Consider for a second where you think the coldest place in the universe is, where the coldest temperature in the universe has ever been recorded. Go on, take a guess. I can tell you that a lot of you are wrong. The coldest place in the universe is right here on Earth. Right here on Earth, we have created a temperature that is only a few millionths of a degree above 0 Kelvin. We did that. We did that. And you can bet that that required a massive decrease in entropy. We created something amazing. And really, that's the beauty of humanity. When you consider our size to the rest of the universe, we are tiny, atomic even. We are so small. But we are anything but insignificant. Some might say we are tiny but mighty. And others might say that we are a significant speck. Thank you.